All right, Emily, thank you. And now what happened in court today once again threw a wrench in the timeline of Voss's case, which has now been going on, as you heard, for 15 years now. Joining us now from the First Alert Desk with more details on the timeline, Caitlin Ashbaugh. And Caitlin, you're going to walk us through what we know about the case leading up to where we are now and what comes next.
Hey, Ralph. Well, Voss made a monumental move, as Emily Johnson said today, that throws the Drexel case back into trial. That's the latest action in a murder investigation, as you mentioned, that spans back 15 years. And back in 2022, we told you about a chain of events from April to October that used technology. That includes email and phone use, interviews with FBI, and warrant searches to determine the true killer of Brittanee Drexel. It also led to an accusation that Voss had lied to the FBI about the events leading up to Drexel's death. That means she could have faced up to 16 years in prison. Drexel, who disappeared in 2009 at the age of 17 years old, was raped, murdered, and buried in a shallow grave. Her remains were discovered more than a decade later in Georgetown County. The Drexel family filed 2 civil suits between January and November of 2023. That's months after investigators sorted through communication evidence. Those suits focused on raising awareness for human trafficking and requesting jury trials for damages against both Moody and the hotel Drexel was staying at the time. Timothy Taylor, the man falsely accused in the case, also sued the federal DOJ for investigative missteps in March of this year. Now, that last-minute discoveries from investigators had previously delayed Voss's hearing until today, when it was supposed to happen earlier this month. Now, as I mentioned, the action from today's hearing does mean her case will head to a trial. That date, as Emily Johnson just mentioned, is set for November. Roth, back to you.